welcome back to my channel. This is where I talk about Amazon KDP, general tips, help, and anything really to do with Amazon KDP. And it's now the time of the income report for March. So obviously I did February and this is now March. So let's see how this goes. Now, like I've said in my previous videos, I don't put these videos out to brag or anything like that. It's just to show you that it is possible for a normal average person to make money on Amazon KDP. Now, like I think if you've seen my other videos, my journey started when I was quite in a low point where I needed to get out of my 9-to-5 job. So I was looking for side hustles, tried a lot of things in the past which didn't work, but then Amazon KDP came through and it's been my go-to and money-making area for a long time. So I just want to say, if you've got something that you want to do in terms of making side hustle money, Amazon KDP is probably, in my eyes, the best side hustle to start. Now, like I said in my other videos as well, it's not an overnight thing. You will not make money straight away. You will have to work at it. You'd have to make mistakes. You'd have to spend money on a lot of things to make mistakes, and then you will learn how the actual process works. Now, I've been through it, and I want to share my experiences. So today's going to be the income report. So without further ado, let's head over to my screen and check it out. Okay, welcome back. So here we are, where I will go through my income report for March 2026. So total lifetime royalties to date, as you can see, it's creeping up. So $405,000, $468 and 54 cents. So quite an achievement since I started back in 2021. And the royalties to date for this year in 2026 is $29,000 already, and that's the Q1. Remember, Q1 is quite slow normally. Q2 then starts picking up quicker. It just starts picking up because summer's starting to arrive, etc. So yeah, it starts picking up. What were my March plans? And these were the March plans. So optimizing my ads, trying to sell more books on TikTok, upload more YouTube videos for you guys. I think I did like 2. Create one quality book, aim to make 7K for March. Now, optimizing ads, I'm going to hold my hands up. I did not do, but I feel that's very important. I'm just leaving it, and I know it's going to bite me later on down the line, but I really need to work on that and optimize my ads quite a bit, because there's quite a bit I've just left. Selling more books on TikTok. I've started to sell a couple of books, like I mentioned last year. Towards Q4 last year was really good, but now it's pretty quiet because not a lot of people are selling books on TikTok, I think. But I think it'll get better anyway. Uploading more YouTube videos. I think I put some out, but I love these income report videos because it just gives me a sense of achievement at the end of it. But I also want to share it with you guys as well. So hopefully you guys like it too. But then I do a couple of shorts here and there to quick tips and stuff. One quality book this month, which I did, and it's been released and it's already sold. Probably about 13 copies of that book. So that's already sold. Ads are running and the process is in the process. Aim to make 7K for March. I'm not going to give you the result already. I'm going to show you how much I've made in March in the next couple of slides. So what are my plans for April? I'm going to try and do optimizing some ads for sure. 2 quality books per month. I want to put out this for April. Already there's one in the pipeline which is done, and I need to get some keywords for it, prepare the launch, get some ads on it, create some A+ content for it, and then launch it, and it will probably be done in the next couple of days. Aim to make 8K for April. Let's see how that goes. So as you can see, my aims and my targets aren't crazy, but it's achievable. Now, if you ask me if I was going to achieve 8K 2 years ago, 3 years ago, maybe when I started, that would have been an absolute dream. Now, my aim is to make 8K for April, but then hopefully make a bit more. But I'm going to be realistic and aim for 8K, and let's see how it goes. Because normally April is quite busy. April, May, June, July are really good months for me. So let's see how that one goes. So the challenges in March that I faced were pretty much the same as what February was. It's hard to really get motivated because once you've started and you're making okay money, you start kind of lacking and slacking and starting to find new things to do, and you take your eye off the ball. So it's hard for me to get motivated at the moment. So I'm trying to, like I said, keep going, um, have a mood board, have a goal in mind, and to get motivated. Family life takes its toll. Like I mentioned, I've got two kids. One's 5, one's 2. I'm married, and I've got bills to pay, I've got mortgages to pay, and I've got a 9 to 5 job. I don't know if you guys know that I still have a 9 to 5 job that I'm still working whilst I'm doing all this. So it does take its toll on you, and hopefully it can ease once I'll make more money. And sky's the limit with Amazon KDP. Q2 is always starts to pick up. It always starts to uh, gradually make more sales. People are buying more. There's holidays. People are still going away and they still need stuff. And my books are kind of tailored to that kind of niche and market where a lot of kids enjoy activity books, coloring books, etc. So old age is creeping up on me. So not many of you know I'm going to be 40 this year. And I can tell you one thing: in the past 4 years, I've not felt this tired. 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I was really determined and ready for it. Probably because I was starting this off and trying to make it work. Now I'm kind of in that middle phase of, um, you know, I've got a decent amount coming in from Amazon KDP. Old age is getting to me. There's things that I say I'm going to do, but don't do it. So these things are my challenges. But I need to really start um, honing down on making motivation count and being very disciplined. I was very disciplined 4 or 5 years ago with stuff. Now I still need to carry on with that. Always thinking to start more revenue streams, and that's sometimes a downside because what happens is you've got Amazon KDP that's doing well, but you're always trying to look at other things, which is like, can I make more money, etc. But it's not always the case. Amazon KDP has been the most reliable source for me at the moment. So it continues to be, and I think it will be. Like I said, I started TikTok and it's making quite a bit of money, or was in Q4 last year, and hopefully it can continue going into a couple of months ahead. But just stick to one thing, stick to something. Don't start starting other things. I'm guilty of that, and I know that's been a problem for me because what happens is diluting your focus on Amazon KDP. So just have a think about that. Don't start starting new things. Just work on one. Here we go. Total royalties for March is $13,207.20. So pretty good. I didn't expect that much because last year I made about $11,000, and again this March it's been pretty good. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it will carry on into Q2, going up and up and up. So my highest day was the 14th. My lowest day was the 14th of March, which was $303, and my highest day was the 26th of March. Probably because it was payday, near enough payday, but a lot of my higher bars you can see is towards the end of the month because I believe a lot of people get paid, and also half term in the UK was starting, which is the April break, and a lot of people are probably buying books to take away on holiday or on the plane or on the car or whatever, or at home if they're at home. So that's probably why it's a big spike. So yeah, as you can see, March was a good month, so hopefully that can continue. So my top 10 books for March, bought in 8,000, nearly $9,000 in March. And as you can see, there's two that are really pushing it for me, that are taking the bulk of the sales, which is, you can see the blue, light blue, and the yellow, well, orangish yellow. And then you can see the rest are yellow, green, blue, etc., are just kind of making money as well. So hopefully that can continue again into the next months. So yeah, those are my 10 books. Out of the $13,000 I made, nearly 9,000 of it were these top 10 books. And they consist of activity books, current books, um, some planners, and some, I think there's one notebook. But yeah, that's the stuff there. So ad spend, the important bit here for March, US spent quite a bit more than last month, $1,852, and bought in 5,834 of sales. Just remember, those sales are not coming to me. That's direct to Amazon. There's royalties that come to me, which is calculated differently. But there's another video, I think, about that. Or if there's not, there's a lot of other people that do videos about royalties. UK, 21% royalty, ACOS, £1,356 I've spent on there. I'll convert this when I do my final tally. And the sales of 6,441. So pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. And in Canada, I spent a bit more in Canada. So I was testing a few more things there. So I spent bit more, 11% ACOS and nearly 2,000 in sales. So pretty good there in Canada. And again, I want to start moving into other territories. So putting ads in other countries as well. So let's see how that one goes. So the overall take home for March, tools and software, $158.78. So nearly $160. This includes ChatGPT, Perplexity, and others like Creative Fabric I've got as well. And yeah, it's just tools and software. If you guys want to know, just let me know in the comments below. Ad spend pretty high. So it's 3,800, nearly $4,000. This is all including the UK tax as well. Yeah. So outsourcing, £500. So like I mentioned, I've got a book already done. My illustrator did all my internals, interiors, and books ready to go. So that was a storybook I created, and that's going to be put out in the next couple of days. So royalty total income was for March 13,207.20, and less the spending, tools and software, which is and also the outsourcing, which is $4,310, and then the total take home pay is $8,896.76. So there we are, guys. That's the overall income report for March, and I hope you've enjoyed that or taken inspiration or whatever you want to do with it. But yeah, guys, that was it. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, hype, all this stuff, please, and let me know what you want me to do in the next video. But there you go, guys. Have a good one.